Hello and welcome back to Drunken Tears. I apologize for my little hiatus there. I don't know why I stopped making videos. I actually don't know what happened. I guess I went on vacation and other stuff happened. The fun stuff. But I digress. I'm your host, Christopher the Spookum and I haven't done a judge a book by its cover in a while. Mostly because there aren't too many more of the Goosebumps book ones, but there is the Goosebumps 2000s books. I have only read a very limited amount since the last time we've talked, and I still haven't really grown too much since then. But you know what? We are going off of judging a book by its cover. We're not going off anything else. We're just judging it from what's on this cover. Is it spooky? Am I going to be picking up this book? I don't know. We'll find out. I guess we'll take a look at this. I guess I can talk a little bit about my history with Goosebumps 2000s. I know that my brother, I have an older brother. I think I talked about this a little bit with how I got into Goosebumps. Go check out that video if you haven't watched it already. But my older brother, my one who's 5 years older than me, he had Creature Teacher and Bride of the Living Dummy, along with his other Goosebumps books. And I just remember those covers for some reason. And I'll probably get into that a little bit later on. But yeah, it's pretty much, it's just these two I've read and Jekyll and Heidi. But we're not going to be talking about the contents of the book. We're talking about the cover and the cover only. And I'm going to probably be snatching them from down here, but I'm probably not going to be going in the order they're in, like here, because I actually want to go books in order, just because I'm one of those weirdos. But before we even get into that, I think we need to do my favorite thing, renaming these tiers. So let's start from the top. I'm just gonna take a sip of my beer. I'm already buzzed because I drank a little bit of whiskey before this. That's good beer. Okay, so S tier. I know I had names for these before, but I don't remember. But it's, I guess, Too Spooky 5 me. There we go. Always Too Spooky 5 me. Second place is gonna be Goosebumps Be Happening. Yeah, Goosebumps Be Happening from this. Yeah, it's good. It means it accomplished it. You know what? That is a definite middle tier one if you ask me. Goosebumps Be Happening. Oh god, I did the wrong buttons. Goosebumps Be Happening. You can tell okay. Maybe I'm a little more than just buzzed. Okay. Excuse me, princess. Okay, Too Spooky 5 me. Second spot will be pretty. It's kind of creepy, like the websites. I like those guys, if I remember. Yeah, there we go. So Too Spooky 5 me, kind of creepy. Goosebumps Be Happening. Yawnsville. Yeah, that's right. Yawnsville, right here. Yeah, wait, Yawnsville. There we go. Perfect. So Too Spooky 5 me, kind of creepy. Goosebumps Be Happening. Yawnsville and the fudge is this. The fudge is this. The fudge is this. The fudge is this. You can ask that as a question, or you can ask it as just a comment. You can just be like, the fudge is this. The fudge is this. All right, we're gonna be starting off with Cry of the Cat right here. Cry of the Cats. Number 1, Dead Cat Walking. I'm thinking this as an adult, not as a kid. I don't know, how do I do these videos? Do I do them as a kid or as an adult? I don't even know anymore. But if I'm picking up this book as an adult, I'm like, you know what? That kitty's kind of creepy. Like, those are some sharp looking teeth. Like, look, those are some vampire ass looking teeth, And, there's a lot of drool. I don't like drooling animals. They kind of, it's like, I kind of feel bad whenever an animal's like drooling when it's snarling at you, because it's like, ooh, something's wrong there. This cat, I don't trust him. I don't trust this cat. I think he's kind of creepy. Cry the cat, kind of creepy. Okay. Next book. Bride of the Living Dummy. Yeah. Okay. So we got, Slappy, and we got his bride, not Tiffany. I always want to say Tiffany because I think of Bride of Chucky. But it's not Tiffany. It is Ursula. I don't know her name. I don't remember her name. And, there's really nothing that spooky going on here. It's just them cutting into a cake, not even with a knife. That's not a knife they're holding. They're holding the thing you serve a cake with. I don't know what that's called. I'm pretty out of it with knowing what stuffs are called. Yawnsville. I was gonna say DeFudge is this, but it's not like bad enough to be that bad. It's just Yawnsville. I'm just like, it's just two dummies freaking with not even a knife. Maybe if they had a knife, Goosebumps be happening, but they don't got a knife. And you know what else would be kind of creepy? If they put some like if they made the like inside of the cake have like the red goo coming out so it looks like blood, then it's like extra creepy, but nope. It's just them at their wedding, and they're both fugly. They're both really fugly. Speaking of fugly, we got Mrs. From Creature Teacher. I'm digging her. I love her design. It reminds me of a teacher my brother had that I had later on as a substitute, and she called me by my brother's name, and I got really pissed about that because we look nothing alike. This one, too spooky for me. Look, she has literally like 3 rows of teeth. She's got some bug eyes. Man, that's a scary teacher. I don't want that teacher. I wouldn't want that teacher. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want that teacher. So, too spooky for me. Definitely too spooky for me. Alrighty, we gotta find ourselves Invasion of the Body Squeezers Part 1. You know what's my favorite part about these 2 books? They're actually you're supposed to put them side by side actually to see the full picture, and I absolutely love that about these books. I don't know. I think that's a really cool job of what Tim Jacobus did with Jacobus, I don't know. What he did with these ones, because I think they look really freaking cool. I actually love the design of the Body Squeezers. They are freaking creepy looking monsters. I love their designs. My one critique of this cover though, I don't like that dog. Why does that dog look so mean? Like, he should be like have friendly eyes because he's like attacking an evil monster, but he's got like this evil look, and it's like he's like giving you a look of like, I'm gonna get you next after I'm done with this motherfucker. That's a mean looking dog. You know what? Because it's all over kind of mean. Too spooky for me. It's getting that one. All right, now part 2. When you're right next to it, you probably notice, hey, he's got some kid's legs right there. You know what? Book 2, you get to see those legs attached to somebody, and we finally see. You get a lot more detail on this one. You got like this one body squeezer squeezing 2 kids at once. I don't know what that one kid is doing with that goofy looking face. There's a little redheaded kid on the bottom right who's just got like a duh face, and this one's not as good as the first cover. I don't think it's as good as the first one. I think there's some good little bits in there. I love, I don't know. I love that alien so much. I love the body squeezers. They're such a good design. Like, they kind of remind me of the Mirelurks from Fallout 3 and onward. Like, they kind of have that look to them, but they came way beforehand, so that's really cool. Hey, you know what? Guys who created Mirelurks and Fallout, were you inspired by the body squeezers? You're not watching this video, but you know what? I like to ask questions that aren't going to be answered. And that's a question I have. I don't think this one's as good as the other one. I think it's definitely Goosebumps be happening here, because you got that one alien right in the front. He's grabbing these kids. You got more of these body squeezers coming down on like freaking asteroids. That's really creepy. That's like really cool, but not really creepy. And Goosebumps be happening, but I don't think it's that creepy. I don't think it's creepy enough to get up there, you know? Okay, next one is I am your evil twin. Gosh, I like the idea of this cover. I like that, you know, it looks like a kid looking into a mirror, and there's just like a part of it broken, and you clearly see that his mouth is shut, but then, like, you know, the mirror version has this like giant open mouth, like almost like Slappy from the first Night of the Living Dummy almost looking mouth. He's got these like red eyes that are just like he needs some bad red eye. You need oh god, the eye drops. I don't remember what those are called. I keep wanting to say Claritin. It's not Claritin. But I don't know. I think the design of this one's cooler than it actually is. Like, I don't know. I think the idea is a lot cooler than what it is. But I don't think it deserves to be put in Yawnsville. But I think Goosebumps be happening. Because it's a creepy concept. But I don't think it's like that creepy though. If that makes sense. Okay, next up. Burps. That's what's up next. Yep. No. Revenge Are Us. This was the book that I was warned not to read as like my first Goosebumps 2000s, my first return to it, because I put up a poll and I put that one on there. I put a couple of them on there. I think that was on there, and that one was almost winning, but my man Spongy saved me from a mediocre book. But we're not going to, as we said before, we're not talking about the contents of the book. We're talking about the cover and the cover alone. Am I picking this one up? Look, I'm in the middle here of like, I think it's a high Yawnsville, because I do think the bird is creepy. A crow is creepy. Crows are creepy birds. I mean, hey, you know what a group of them's called? Murder. It's a murder. You know, it's gonna murder me. Murder. But I don't know, like he's just clenching the paper. He's probably just gonna take it to his nest to, you know, make, you know, feeling for his nest, but it's like what's so scary about that? Choo! Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that scary. He's just building a nest. He's just like, hey, give me this paper so I don't have to, you know, bother with it. They always come in threes. Fuck. Yeah, it's Yawnsville, but it's a high Yawnsville, because I don't think it's scary for the sake that it's like it's not that creepy of a design. I think he's actually, has Jacobus ever made creepier birds? No, maybe, probably not. We'll say no. Next one up, Fright Camp. I'm gonna say up front, the one thing I love about this cover, and I wish they hadn't put the little Fright Camp and the little words in the corner, but on the bottom right, on the trash can, it says Fright Camp. And I'm like, oh, that's what the cover should have had, just that. But like right next to it, it has Fright Camp, and it just looks so tacky and lame. But we're not going to be judging it based off of that. We're judging, is this a spooky ass cover? And you know what? That's a scary looking raccoon. Like, I know I said I could beat him in a fight before, but oh, that dude's got like some scary looking chompers. He's got some menacing green eyes. I mean, he's got eyebrows that are like super pissed. Like he is one second away from biting your nutsack off. Like, and I don't even care if you don't got a nutsack. He's gonna give you a nutsack and he's gonna bite it off. That's how pissed off this raccoon looks. And you know what? I think he's gonna jump to the top of kind of creepy. I'm more afraid of this raccoon than this cat. This raccoon has seen shit. I don't think that cat has seen as much shit as this raccoon. And yeah, we're there. We are right there. Oh my god, just give me, are you terrified yet? Sorry, I'm using the Goosebumps wiki on my phone to look at the covers a little bit closer. Okay, next up. Are you terrified yet? Absolutely hate this title. I really, this feels like a, oh, I'm so creative. My name's R.L. Stein, and Are you terrified yet? I didn't think so. Yeah, shut up, RL. Why am I so mean to him? I don't know. I'm gonna say it up front. I don't think tarantulas are that scary. I have attempted to rescue one from my house one time. Attempt is the key word here. I don't know if I've ever told this story before. I may have in the last when I talked about tarantulas before, but I tried. We were taking care. Me and Sam, my co-host from Speaking of Which, listen to us on Spotify and all the other places you can listen to a podcast. We were taking care of a house, and we were taking care of a dog in there as well. And she was kind of the dumbest dog in existence. Like, she would just continue to lick something for like hours on, like, not for hours, but for minutes. And it's just like, is knock, 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 is anyone home? No? Okay, bye. But a tarantula got inside the house somehow. And we were like, oh shit, there's a tarantula. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get a bowl real quick. And then I'm going to, slide something underneath it real quick. So we can just have this tarantula out of the house. The dog won't try to do anything. And unfortunately, it walked a little too quickly. And I accidentally squished its legs. And I felt so bad. I was really distraught after accidentally hurting it. And I was just like, I had to put it out of its misery. Because, like, I just put the bowl down and it was like, oh no, I hurt it. And like, it wasn't going to survive out there if I hadn't done this. And like, I should have left it alone. Should have left the tarantula alone, but yeah, just let the dog suffer. But we're talking about this cover. Apparently we're talking about this cover. Are you terrified yet? The fudge is this? This is try hard. This is too try hard if you ask me. If you honestly are asking me, is this spider scary? I'm gonna say no. I just don't think the spider's scary. One, I think it might have one too many legs. Like, I think it has a few too many legs on there. And I'm like, yo, why your spider got like 8, 9 legs on here? Like, what is going on here? Like, I'm drunk. Hold on, I need to count the legs real quick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 legs. Why does this spider got 9 legs? The fudge is this. The fudge is this. That's all I'm gonna say. The fudge is this. Headless Halloween. Ooh, spooky. Okay, I'm gonna say this is giving me a little bit of like a haunted mask vibes with that green head thing, the face. It's looking pretty gross. It's got like empty eye sockets and just like a gross open mouth. I'm loving the glow of the jack-o'-lantern on this book. I don't know what it is. I just really love the orange on this book. Orange is my favorite color. If anybody wants to buy me something, buy like a clothing accessory. If you couldn't tell, orange is my favorite color. If you couldn't remember from my jacket from the videos, I just love the glowing green on this one. I really like this cover because of the orange. I think this might just be drunk Chris, but I really do like the cover of this one. I don't think it's too spooky for me. But you know what? I think Goosebumps be happening. I can't let my love of orange get it skyrocketing up here. I don't think it's that scary of a cover. I think it's got some cool looking stuff going on here, but I don't think it's that scary. Like, the body looks like, look at the neck hole on that. It's looking a little. It looks like somebody put on a shirt and then tucked their head in and they're like, ooh, look at me, I'm trying to scare someone here. But you know what? That jack-o'-lantern has me giving me goosebumps. That's some good goosebumps happening right there. Alright, Attack of the Graveyard Ghouls. I'm digging this cover. This one might be skyrocketing to the top, honestly, because you got ghouls. You got ghouls up in this home, and they're looking terrifying. They're looking creepy. They've got no lip skin. You're just getting that teeth. You got one in the corner with an eye falling out. Like, these are some good. This is a creepy cover. This is a spooky ass cover. Like, Holy shiznats. That's scary. That's a scary cover. That's a good cover right there. I'm giving that one top of the list right there. That is a scary freaking cover. Might be the scariest of the series, but you still got a couple books to go. Brain Juice. I had to have a drink before that one because the fuck is this? The fudge is this? We're literally it's just a brain with purple gack being spilled on. It's like they said, I don't know, in the middle of a freaking episode of You Can't Say That on TV, and they're doing purple stuff for some reason. Like, what is going on with this one? Like, did Jacobus just be like, I have no fucking clue, and just gave up? Or what's up with that? I don't like this cover. It's a weak cover. Just gonna say it up front. Weak cover. Alright. Return to Horrorland. Alright. We got ourselves a horror. Or is that a gargoyle? Like, that's a weird looking horror. I always thought of horrors being really big. But this dude is clearly sitting on top of an ice cream thing. And like squatting down. It looks like he's almost shitting in there. Oh my god. Is that green gunk his shit? Oh no. Oh no. He is shitting inside the hole of it. And he is serving his shit to people. Oh no. This is too spooky for me. Like, I didn't realize that until now. But like, dude is literally squatting. Like, he's doing the full freaking, I'm standing on the toilet seat to squat to shit inside this ice cream thing. Oh, that's bad. That's gross. That's scary. That's really scary. I don't want to eat his green shit. I don't want to eat his green shit. I don't want it, no. Jekyll and Heidi. Alrighty. Okay. I like the monster design on this one. I've grown to like it. I love his donkey mouth, or technically her. Spoilers. But I've got no real butts on this one. This one's kind of creepy. I was about to say, I think, I don't think it's as creepy as Cry the Cat, but you know what? A good monster design. I love the pose of the girl hiding behind the desk and being like, oh, shiznats. And just this monster being like, oh, I'm fucking transforming, dude. I'm sorry, I'm transforming. I just transformed. What you gonna come at me with, bitch? Scream School. What is up with this dude? This is one of those ones that like I remember from like high school for some reason, because like, or middle school, not high school, because it was one of those ones we had. And I just remember seeing it and being like, what the hell am I looking at? Because it's just like this ginger fuck in like the ugliest tank top, and like he's melting. It's like you put a troll doll inside a microwave for a little bit and just like left him there. This is definitely in the fudge's diss. You know what? Skyrocket to the bottom of the fudge's diss. I don't like this troll doll freaking lame wad. You know, I mean, I don't care if music killed his grandma. He's at the end of the list. I'm sorry, buddy. The Mummy walks. When does he walk? At midnight? Call back to Goosebumps. Book number 19. Chris, you'll put in the edit here, right? Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna drink some more beer. Technically a stout. Okay. So we're looking at a very low angle of a mummy walking. I don't know. I mean, I'm not digging this. I'm not digging this design. He does kind of have a skeleton. You do see a little bit of his face in there, you know, looking a little skeleton-like, a little less, mummified. But I don't know. I don't think the angle's right on this one. It almost looks like he's sitting. I'm going on a high Yawnsville. Come on, give me that. Yeah, there we go. I'm thinking a high Yawnsville. I'm not super digging this mummy. I think he's a little boring. I think he needs a little something to make him scary. Maybe if he has arms out instead of, down, kind of like, oh hey, I'm just going for a stroll. I'm just walking here. Oh shit, the title makes sense now. The mummy walks. He walks casually. Fuck. Yawnsville. The werewolf in the living room. Or as I like to call it, if you've got werewolf fetish and a feet fetish, this is the book for you. I crack myself up. Like I haven't made that joke a million times. Okay, I'm going to say it up front. I love the design of this werewolf. He's looking mangy and he's looking disgusting. He's literally got like spots of fur missing. It's like red and gross. Like, what is going on with this werewolf? This guy, he's too spooky for me. And also, he's just lounging in my freaking living room, thinking he can just watch Disney Plus as he pleases. Well, guess what, homeboy? You don't know my password to watch Deadpool or Deadpool 2. So, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, fuck you. Horrors of the Black Ring. This one's alright. It's just okay. I think we're gonna be putting it in Yawnsville because, like, I like the ring. I like the look of the ring. It's got a cool design. It's got like that gross face in it, but it's got nothing else going on for it. Like, I almost want to pull out the Goosebumps art book to see what like the other art for this book is, because this one's kind of weak. I think it's kind of a weak one. Yeah. Maybe just me. I don't know. Who knows? Return to Ghost Camp. You know what? This is a way creepier cover than the original one, because like the original one was not scary, but this one, you know what? I'm liking this. Like, it's like a combination of a ghost and the Jekyll and Hyde, the Jekyll and Hyde monster, and it's working on being kind of creepy. I think I think I gotta rate it below Jekyll and Hyde because they got like the same face going on here, like the same jutted out, nose and jaw kind of line. But hey, it works. I think it works. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Ooh, I'm a scary dragon. I don't know. I know, like, dragons are supposed to be scary and all, but, like, I look at this dude and I'm like, what's wrong with your face? Like, dragons usually can speak common when I'm speaking in Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, fantasy role-playing terms, and I'm like, dude, why are you looking like this? Why are you looking like you got your, why are you looking like a fool with your pants on the ground? To quote that one guy who was on oh god, not America's Got Talent, American Idol that one time, and they're like, we like you, but why are you here, man? Why are you here? Because you're all looking like fools with your pants on the ground. That's why. And you know what? I think I think it's a little too try hard on this dragon. I don't think he's that scary. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's kind of brown looking. Maybe if it was an actual black dragon with purple wings, it'd be a little creepier. But I don't know. Maybe it's the brown. Maybe it's the brown on his scales. And I'm like, ew, you're a poop dragon. He's a duty. The haunted car. You know what? I like this cover. I really do. I like both the remake cover and this one. I like that slick design. I don't know. I love that slick looking design. It's got like creepy teeth poking out. You know what? I think he might be. You know, I'm more afraid of this car than I am of Raccoon. Because you know what? I walk home at night. I walk home from work. I walk to work because it's not that far for me. And if this car was like charging through, because I don't jaywalk, I wait for the light. Damn it! If this car was like coming through, I'd be like, oh no, go right ahead. You are just gonna run me down. You run that red light, and please don't hurt me. That's no, thank you. Full Moon Fever, Harry Halloween. Sorry, I love that little I don't know what you'd call that. The tagline? Are they called taglines? Okay, I'm digging the look of this monster. I like him. He doesn't quite look like a werewolf. He looks more like a muskrat or something along those lines. Like he's got kind of a weird jutted face. It's not quite a werewolf face. It's a weird look to him. But you know what? I will admit he is giving me goosebumps. They be happening, but I don't think he's that creepy because I is he a werewolf? I don't think he is. He's looking kind of funny. Slappy's Nightmare. Bottom. That is not a good cover. That is boring. Like, what is going on here? Oh no, he woke up because he pissed himself. He somehow dummy pissed himself while he was sleeping. And now we got this. I'm not impressed. I am not impressed with this cover. And he's got sheep on his covers. What is going on here? What are you doing, Slappy? You're 2 for 2 on like poor covers this series, my man. Oof. Nah, man. I just can't do it with Slappy this time around. He's just not doing it for me. Earth Geeks must go. I am so sad they wouldn't let him have the title Earth Geeks Must Die, because that is such a good title. And I mean, I won't lie. I'm also thinking of the one song by The Prodigy. What is it? Invaders must die. Yeah, I just played it for you a little bit. There you go. This cover, on the other hand, is a little bit on the weak side. Even though I do want to read this one. This has been one... Wait, no, what am I saying? I want to reread it. Thank you. I've actually read this one. Drunk Chris, shut up. You have read this one. It's alright? It's alright. Thank you. I had to talk to myself. I had to talk myself down a little bit there. But Earth Geeks Must Go. Weak cover. Yawnsville. I am putting this one below Bride of the Living Dummy. Because it's got nothing going for it. If I would see this and see Goosebumps with it, I'd be like, oh wow, what is he doing here? I don't even know what he's doing. What are you doing? What are you doing, Oro? What are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of here with this bull spit. Alright, final one. The Ghost in the Mirror. I'm looking at this cover. I'm seeing a creepy hand just, it looks like he's gonna grasp you. It looks like he's gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna pull you in here. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna pull you in. I'm gonna pull you in here and we're gonna have a good time. I don't know, that's a creepy hand. I think Goosebumps be happening. Yeah, Goosebumps be happening. I was thinking maybe kind of creepy, but no, Goosebumps be happening on this one, because there's just a hand on the cover. That's all that's on here. Well, you know what? That's my definitive list of Goosebumps 2000 book covers. Judging a book by its cover only. We're only judging it by its cover. There's no going into how I enjoyed any of these books. I will never count that on this one, because if that were a case, Jekyll and Heidi would be Too Spooky 5Me, because damn, that was a good book. Or at least a really high, kind of creepy. Or a low Too Spooky 5Me. But I digress. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Drunken Tears, judging a book by its cover, whatever this series is called, I don't even know. If you like what you saw, like, rate, review. Tell me how I'm wrong and how Scream School is the scariest cover. I just don't think it is. I mean, I'm sorry. Homework killed his grandma. Okay, it's not scary. Okay, we get it. You're sad. And hey, make sure to check out our Patreon. Yes, or my Patreon, I guess, at patreon.com/speaking of which is $1 a month to join. And you get a bonus episode of a podcast. You get the podcast early and my notes. Though these videos don't tend to have notes because they're very on the fly. And thank you for joining me. And hey, stay spooky.
They gonna get you by the goosebumps, goosebumps. Gotta get you by the goosebumps, gotcha. They gonna get you by the goosebumps, goosebumps. Gotta get you by the goosebumps, gotcha. They gonna get you by the goosebumps, goosebumps. Gotta get you by the goosebumps, gotcha. They gonna get you by the goosebumps, goosebumps.